More visible changes in the Brent Spence construction zone today. Thanks for joining us at 5:30. I'm Ashley Kirkland.
And I'm Chris Jacobs. There are new traffic patterns downtown and changes to one of the most iconic buildings in the city. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick is live to show us what that looks like. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, well, this new construction on the Companion Bridge of the Brent Spence, it's opening up some things we haven't seen since 1904 in this town, mainly a gap in Longworth Hall right here. You can see, and that's not the only change.
Longworth Hall is known for its extensive length, not just in feet, but in years. And now, there's a giant slice into a piece of Cincinnati's history. The eastern part of Longworth is being taken down to make way for the new Brent Spence Companion Bridge. ODOT says 200 feet of the building is being deconstructed brick by brick. They'll use the bricks saved to finish the end left open. When it was built in 1904, Longworth was among the longest buildings in the country, and this isn't the only change in the construction zone, where traffic flow is fluctuating.
Be great if they can get a little bit of relief, and since I live right there, if it gets me in and out of my apartment easier, I'm all for it.
Crews made changes overnight on Elm Street. One block between 2nd and 3rd Street has gone from one-way to two-way. The hope is to ease some of the traffic congestion created by other blocked roads and exits nearby.
That this is one of those things that we're doing to try and alleviate some of the congestion and help traffic to flow better in downtown.
Now, Longworth is shorter, and while they've cut the length, getting longer is the years the rest of the 122-year-old building will be around.
Yeah, so they're just taking down this end of Longworth. You can actually get a glimpse of this as you come across the Brent Spence Bridge now. ODOT owns the building now. They say they will eventually fix it up and sell it. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Brian, it looks like they're going to have a lot more bricks than it takes to cover up that one end of the building. What do they plan to do with the rest?
Well, after they patch up that end of the building, they're going to use the other bricks to fix a lot of the places all the way down through this building. That's part of the rehab project. But after that, they say they're going to donate these saved bricks to projects like Habitat for Humanity. Ashley?
All right, Brian Hamrick, thanks so much for that story.